Got this customer today called me for this GMC Envoy XLT 2002. So the problem is, customer concern is low beam, the headlights, the low beam it doesn't work, only on high beams. So when we do this here, they work. You can see here, and I can, if I go inside, we can probably see it reflects on the other vehicle. It's hard with this light, but however, I confirm that one is working, but the low beam isn't. So I'll leave it there. We're gonna go here to the front, and pretty sunny day, pretty good here. It's late in the day, so we can see here this light is illuminating. However, the low beam is inoperative on both sides. Okay, so the next step for me is go to the wiring diagram to know where I'm going next. So pull out the wiring diagram and go from there. So I got here a wiring diagram, and you can see here left headlamp. So right here is the low beam, yellow wire, and this is the power side, and you got a constant ground here, lower left. So we can see here you got a constant ground here on the say lower left side of the engine, black, and that ground is feeding both sides of the both sides, low beam and high beam. So that means my ground is good because my high beam are working. Sorry, I have to be cutting off, like I get a bunch of phone calls now, so I don't know where I was. However, you know, we have here a constant ground which is shared for both low beam and high beam. So at this point I'm not suspecting of ground since my high beam is working, so my low beam on both sides is not working. So I'm thinking something in common. So could be a fuse here. You can see the yellow is the power feed to those, but it's coming a fuse here. However, if we go here, we can see from the relay, from the switch side, is coming here, and it is a real fuse here too. However, you know, both not working, slight chance that those fuses are blown both. So okay, so and this is the hard all the time to the relay right here on the pin 2, and the pin 4 is this is the switch side, which has a power all the time on pin 2. On pin 4, when the coils closes, so it connects here, and then it sends the power to those. Okay, so we're gonna check the control side. Where is that coming from? On pin 6, which is this one here, we can see is fixed ground, so we got ground constant. So then we're expecting to this one to be power side then by the pink and white. Okay, pink and white is a heater control on A5. I think it's a something. This is all messed up, this diagram. Body control module, BCM under left rear seat. So the body control module is sending out on this pin, I think it's A2, A6, something like that. However, pink and white, relay control coming out of here. Okay, this is the output side. So the input side should be the switch. Where's my switch here? Headlamp switch. So basically, head and park. So this one will be here. Switch on input. Headlamp on signal. On those wire here. Okay, what this means is I have a scanner here I can use on it to rule out where is my problem, you know. I can check on the body control module if the switch is either receiving the signal from the switch or is on the output side, like the body control module not sending the signal out, or the relay. So basically I'm gonna be checking those components throughout the scanner before doing any testing if I don't have to. So rule out what is the problem. Switch, BCM sending the command to the relay, and so then my next step is gonna be getting the scanner. So power up the scanner, connect it, and we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna identify the vehicle now and go from there. See, the latest update, it just came out last week. I got it from Snap-on. So we're gonna check some inputs here to the BCM. So we can see here I'm on the body control module. Data displayed, input, custom. We're gonna deselect, and I only want I'll put the high beam just because. However, we're looking for the headlamp switch. Okay. See, I'll graph those. You can see here. I will just set the high beam just because right now I'm going to show that. See, on off. You can see here. Okay, scanner recognizes high beam. We know those are working, no problem. Our issue is here on the low beam. So, see. So the body control module is recognizing the signal. Okay, we got no issues there. Okay, we rule out one problem now. So we know we have good input to the ECM. The ECM is recognizing the signal. So now we're gonna concentrate from here over to find out if the BCM is sending the signal out to the relay to activate the coil relay. Check on outputs what I got there. See on output if I have any information when no, I don't have information for the headlamps. Rear doors unlocked, so basically only for door locks. Let me push with this one and see it here. Yeah, you see there I'm cycling the door locks. But nothing for headlamps for output. Okay, so no help here. Let me check for functional test and see if I find out that one there. Okay, we're gonna be checking right now on functional test. See if I got the option for output controls. They running lamps, yeah. So is that gonna be the one? Let's see. Go off. Yeah, we can see on the output side when I'm moving that one here. Apparently it's sending 100% duty cycle to the lobbying. See? Off, on. So apparently the computer is sending, you know, what it should. So throughout the scanner. So now I'm just gonna verify that one at the relay, because this is a good point there, because from there, you know, I can check it, the whole process. The computer is showing is receiving the signal from the switch, it's showing, sending the signal out here on this data here. So then basically what I have left right now is only verify the relay. Probably send throughout the power probes and signal through to the headlamps, or check whatever there we need to check. Next step. So according here to the wiring diagram here, I have the headlamp driver module they call relay. So they call it like a relay, the 46. So it's like electronic relay. So I'm here already open on the fuse box. So we can see the 46 is here on the center, got that located here. And look at this here, 46 HDM, solid state relays. HDM stands for headlamp driver module, they call module. So it's located here on the center. Okay, so it's this one. Gonna remove that one. Check the diagram here on it. So it's not the standard diagram we used to see, you know, for relays like pin 86, 85, 2, 87, like that. So look at that one. They got pin 2, 4, and a dial inside, like a little circuit board. They show there resistor internal 5 and 6. So they got here the numbers on the, see, 2, 4, 5, and 6. So 2, 4, 5, and 6 is the pin is long. I'm gonna be starting testing with the test like those and figure out what we're getting. So first, I'm gonna be checking for power on pin 2. We can see it say hot all the time on pin 2. So pin 2. The one on the corner. Okay, I got the pin inserted there, got my test light connected to ground, and we're gonna test at the tester first. Okay, so that's his power. You can see here. Okay, got power. Eliminated pin 2. We're gonna go from low numbers to high numbers, 2, 4, 5, 6, like that. So that way I'm not getting lost. It's easier for me. 2, gonna go to the number 4. That will be the output. So we're gonna leave that alone for now. 4, going to the 5. So I'll get different order right now. Since I can see here, you know, I want to check this ground on black ground to pin 6. So pin 6, pin 6 is the one is along on the side here. Okay, right here. Check for. Let's move the test light to power side, and I'm gonna test the connection of this. Do I have a good to power? So look for a ground. Yep, see, got good. So we're gonna be testing pin 6 now. Showing is on the diagram. So good. So I got good power, good ground. Coming to this. So now we're gonna test the control side coming out from the BCM on pin 5. Okay. On pin 5 we should be receiving power side, because on this side we got a constant ground, okay, pin 6, so pin 5 should have power side control from the BCM. Okay, so that one will be, put my test light here, so you can see I have my load being on all the time, so 100% duty cycle. So now I gotta hook up my test light to ground because we're gonna to complete the circuit. And so pin 5, okay, where's my pin 5 is on this corner, pin 5. So we're expecting the BCM sending out throughout the control A power. Okay, my test light doesn't illuminate. It doesn't illuminate, and I have it 100%. Supposedly, let me see if I turn off the switch, what's gonna happen here. Okay, turn off the headlamp, and we can see here the response. Supposedly the computer is not sending the signal, so I got nothing here. So now I'm gonna investigate a little bit more why I'm not getting the signal here to the relay. Okay, so sometimes what happens is when we're using a test light for computer controlled circuit, the test light can pull down the voltage. So this is a very high resistant test light. This is LED, so this one shouldn't be stealing too much. So pretty much it's taking a sample. We can see here I'm connected to ground, and we're expecting this one to have power on the pin 5. So let me touch it. Get nothing. See, get nothing. Saying 100% on. Okay, we check my light. Okay, we're gonna see what different testing approaching we're gonna take right now, because this is pointing as a wiring issue or BCM not sending out the signal. Now at this point I'm ready to use OEM diagram, because sometimes they give us a better drawing of the internal components internal in the computer. Like let's see, do I have anything here? Yep, I do. But look at here, this is what I'm talking about. Here's the body control module. Internal, I can see like this one is like the computer is sending some reference voltage down here for the ambient temperature. I'm just giving a sample here. Okay, so when I see that drawing there, so that one is going through resistor, sending 5 volt or 12 volt reference. They are monitoring that line here. That's what it means, that one. And right here, headlamp low being control relay. So that one is showing me inside is connected to power, because when it is connected to ground, it just give me, let me look for something here. It's connected to ground. Usually they use it like a little sign like this, but internal the computer they don't like to use something like that. Internal the computer they like to use something different. But what is a little weird here, well, pin 2 and 4, pin 5 and 6, but the same thing, you know. See, this one is ground on pin 6, and on pin 5 is coming through out in the BCM. And apparently his power side control. I'll show a ground side control internally in the computer, so let me stop this and I'll show you that. This is, I'm still looking at the BCM here. As we can see here, it say BCM body control module on this corner, and look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is a power side headlamp on indicator. See, when that one you got like a little ground switch style there, and it's going to ground. So that one showing like going to power. So apparently the BCM is sending out power control to that relay. Why I'm not getting that? Okay, I'm gonna go through a little bit more investigation here. Now it's time to go for a description operation of the headlamp. So headlamp module, I won't read anything, but I wanted to see what is telling me, that what the computer is sending out, what the computer is doing when it's doing his own thing here. Just doing duty cycle all day running light, so it's sending a less. But look at here, this is interesting here. Headlamp, where is it? Where is it? Right here. I saw that something here caught my attention. Okay, right here. The headlamp may turn on in 3 different ways. But it doesn't tell me what is the computer sending, if it is sending out. I'm reading this area here. This area. Okay. This is about high beam, so I don't want that one. I want to hear this one. But on the headlamp, look at this one here. But this is saying is for the high beam. Where is it? I saw something here, right here, I think. I saw something here that caught my attention here. Right here, where is it? Oh, right here. The ECM also supply ground to the headlight beam coil relay. Coil low beam position. The headlamp position in the dimmer switch is in the low beam position. The relay switch is to full output, sending current flow through the left and right low beam headlamp fuse to both low headlamp beams. So this is saying the computer is applying ground, the BCM supply ground to the high beam relay coil, low beam. Let's see, we're gonna check if we got ground. Then we have the test light here. Let me verify that one. Okay, supposedly this is the high side, the high beam, not the low beam. It's saying supplying ground. Let me just move here to a power positive here, power side on the battery. So the computer is saying there is saying ground. Let me verify my light. Right here, okay? Apparently, yeah, it's sending ground. 2 grounds to control the relay. How this electronic stuff works. Let me leave it here. And I wanted to press on. See, ouch, I need more hands. Can't do it myself. But I wanted to see something. I wanted to press on that button on the functional test here, because right now it's on right there. Well, I may not be able to do it. See if I can hold this one with the test light here on place. I don't want to lose that one. Now I want to show, okay, right there. See the test light illuminating 100%. Let me see if I go off. What happened? Up, off, on, off, on. Look at that. So the BCM is sending out ground. Really? 2 grounds to control the relay? Play with the on and off there, bottom. On, off. On, off. So we can see it here through, now is off. However, I'll go play with the switch here. Let me see something here. Let me get out of here. Off. Doesn't go on because I'm on bidirectional control here. Yep, I get out of there the bidirectional control here, and we can see that here through here. Let me go with my other hand and reach inside here with the switch. Oh man, really? Is that really sending 2 grounds? Well, who knows how they control that one, but very easy, you know. This can mess up with your diagnostic and think you have a computer issue. Okay, I'm done with the testing. Apparently we have control, so the only thing left over right now is the output side to the headlamps. But maybe we have a bad relay. Have a non-good relay here. I can swap that one in and see, you know, what happened. But I needed to show how the system worked, and myself too, because this one got me for a minute. You know, I was thinking I had bad computers. So then let me go here. You won't hear noises on this because this is a solid state, so they don't make noise. Do I have the headlights on? No, right now. Let me turn that on and see what happened here. Okay. And of course they're working, boss. See, they're working. So I'll pull it out the relay here. You see what I'm doing? We got bad relay. At the very beginning, you could have done this test, swap the relay. There is no question about it. But imagine if you don't have 2 relays on this thing. Probably it would be cheaper to throw this relay, but this relay is $50. So I priced that already. The relay is like about $50. And we have missed the opportunity to learn how the system works. And knowing we have 2 grounds controlling this relay. So the fix is the relay. To install a relay, we have everything we need here. You know,